Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. We are here in the Forbidden Woods. In the last episode, we got the big key, which is quite the accomplishment, but I also died twice, so I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this dungeon as quickly as possible from here on out so that I don't really want to take up too many episodes in this series anymore trying to complete this dungeon, so because I think it's already been 4 episodes, so let's get out of here, please. I know that you guys are tired. I'm very tired of it too. So, but in the last episode, I did promise you guys that we would go ahead and check an area of the dungeon that I actually skipped, so let's go back there after I kill these choo-choo, or push them into the water, whichever comes first. Well, it looks like I did both, so that's cool. Alright, so we're back here in this area of the dungeon, this room of the dungeon. As you guys can see, the vines holding up that big flower actually have grown back somehow. But we need to go ahead and cut them again, and the first thing that we need to do, and really the only thing that we need to do, is carry this bomb plant and then toss it over there so that it will break those planks. And then we will be able to enter that room. Now, I believe that we can obtain some kind of treasure. I think it's a treasure chart in this room, so let's go ahead and do that. Whoa, that pea hat frightened me. Oh no. Okay, that was seriously unexpected. Although I should have expected it because the pea hats weren't really too far off from me. Well, it's okay. Let's see. Do I need to go over there? I don't think I do. Although, it would be nice if well, the pea hats really aren't doing me any harm as of right now, so I guess I'll just leave them be. Whatever. Okay, no, I should not have left them be, because these guys are so annoying. Oh my goodness, I am doing terribly. This whole dungeon, I have not been doing too well, but I'll just need to improve from here on out, focus more, yeah, and just not play like I have been so far. It's nice how the boomerang is a one-hit kill for the Deku Babas, but not so much for the pea hats, right? Yeah. Well, it's still 2 hits, so that's no need to complain. Alright, let's just make our way up here. The treasure chart, or at least the treasure chest, is contained inside that wooden stump, and we will be able to access it by jumping down from that kind of platform over there. But it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, well, jumping into the tree trunk anyway is pretty easy, as you can see, but actually obtaining the treasure, I remember last time I was having a difficult time doing that. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a report of what you need to do. Basically, you need to first jump onto this platform, right? And then you need to use your Deku plant to push you forward, Deku leaf, excuse me, and then inside that tree stump is the treasure chest that I was talking about, but it has that little eye creature on top, so you won't be able to open it, and you won't have any other way of defeating it other than using this bomb plant here. So you really actually need to time it correctly, and yeah, that can actually happen. You can fall in and not successfully toss the bomb plant in, which is, it's frustrating, but it's okay. Let's do this. Alright, so I cannot say that I know an exact trick to do this correctly. I just remember last time just really being quick about everything. So maybe if I just toss it and then... Oh, okay. I guess my issue last time was that I didn't angle it correctly. So I just gotta really center it so that it really lands or shoots inside the hole. Kind of like basketball, because that's what this is really. It's basketball. But I still didn't toss it in correctly. I really don't want to have to make too many cuts or edits. As fun as editing is, it can get tiring sometimes. There you go. I don't think that okay. I was going to say that I'm not sure whether or not the camera angle changes to confirm that you have destroyed the little thing on top of the treasure chest, but it did, so answered my question. And inside we have a treasure chart. Yes, I was right. You know, over the course of, you know, these last few episodes, you guys know that I've been failing miserably, but it feels good to be right about things from time to time. I'm hard on myself sometimes, but I can admit that these past few episodes have really displayed much of my failure, but that's okay. So now we're going to go ahead and head back to, I guess, the center area of the room where I guess that giant Rafflesia was. And we are actually really close to the last boss. Not the last boss. The boss of the dungeon. Oh man, if this was the last boss of the game, what a short game this would be. What a short and unsatisfying game this would be, because this dungeon is just so annoying. At least that's just my opinion anyway. But then again, it could just me thinking, you know, I completed this part of the dungeon in my last Let's Play not too long ago. It hasn't been too long. When did I start my Let's Play channel? I think that I started Let's Playing back in April of 2013, so wow, it's actually almost the anniversary of my channel, which I'd be more excited about it, and really is something to be excited about. It's just that, you know, it's been really an on and off thing for me, because, you know, I've been busy with life, so I really have only been able to upload a total of, well, I can't say a total, but an estimate of around, I think, near 40 episodes. So even though it's the anniversary, I could have done more with my channel with the time that I was given, but that's alright. Oh, and that little thing is still moving. That's weird. Normally, I thought that once when you're at the game over screen, everything freezes except for Link. But in this case, that little bugger was still moving. I guess because he was actually on top of Link, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward for you guys, or cut anyway, to that room again, so I'll see you there. Maybe this time I'm going to try using my boomerang against these guys, because it seems to have different effects on different enemies, so, well, it just stuns these guys, so I guess it helps somewhat. Anyway, I was trying to use my shield, but the Link was in the middle of, I guess, an attacking animation. Oh well. I really don't remember what's in this treasure chest. And I'm slowing down because I just remembered that I told you guys that I would, what's it called? Go back for some of the treasure chests. I guess I can do that. Let's see. I'm actually running completely on memory right now because I don't have a walkthrough in front of me or anything like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and just cut some video for the sake, for your guys' sake, and we'll return once I remember where the treasure chests are. So, be right back. So, I do remember where one of the treasure chests is. So if you guys remember that this one room where you can actually go up a few levels and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, yeah, I did lose half a heart because I was attacked. I was ambushed by what's it called? That insect, that giant insect. I don't know what its name is. But yeah, anyway, this is where we can find one of the treasure chests. So if I can just remember the what's it called? The button layout that I have here for the items. I keep messing up and pressing the wrong button, but the treasure chest is up there, and thanks to these arms, we can slowly, and I emphasize slowly, make our way up there. I think that this one is either a joy pendant or a treasure chart. I'm hoping it's a treasure chart, because okay, it's a joy pendant. I'm not gonna complain. Joy pendants are still pretty useful. We'll use it later on, but they're still useful nonetheless. So now I'm going to go ahead and find, I think, the second and the last treasure chest. I think it's the last one, so be right back. I didn't mention this earlier because I actually cut this part out. Well, I know that future self is going to cut this out, but there is a magical pot at the top of this room, the room where the giant Rafflesia was, and with that you can go ahead and teleport back to the beginning of the dungeon, which is actually what I'm going to do because the next treasure chest is actually near the beginning of the dungeon, and I landed right in front of the green choo-choo. I was afraid that that thing was going to strike while I was in the landing animation, but landing animation? What am I talking about? What is this, a video game? So the next treasure chest is actually in this very room. It is just like in the last room where we found treasure. It's at the top, So we're going to slowly, and I once again emphasize slowly, make our way to there. So we'll use this plant. I forgot what these things that shoot you up are called. I don't know if they were given a specific term. They're kind of like buds, I guess. They shoot you, and they're buds. So shooting buds is what they're called. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but every time you enter it, your magic is actually replenished. So that's a pretty nice touch. But you guys probably noticed that every time I entered, it's just me who didn't notice. It's just me who forgot and didn't notice, isn't it? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But in here, I'm going to go ahead and guess that it is another joy pendant. And it's a treasure chart, of course. When I say it's a joy pendant, it's a treasure chart. When it's a treasure chart, or when I say it's a treasure chart, it's a joy pendant. And I can't even speak clearly. I can't speak fluently right now because I am just so upset. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not upset. There's nothing to be upset about. And really, that's it. That's really it for this, the treasure in this dungeon. Although you could go ahead and grab, I guess, some rupees and whatnot, but that's really the important treasures, or the really valuable treasures anyway. So let's go ahead and make our way back into that room that will lead us into the boss chamber.